Hi, I'm Will. I'm going to walk through this using a method that I refer to as dimensional analysis. You may hear it referred to as the factor label method, and with a little bit of modification, some people call it the picket fence method. Um, but it's a pretty silly example. No one's ever going to measure anything in furlongs per fortnight, but yeah, you got it. Quick example, simpler example, is if I'm cooking and I need to convert cups to tablespoons or vice versa. I know the conversion factor. It's something that I've looked up and I remember. One cup is 16 tablespoons. So this equivalence can be made into two different fractional conversion factors. One with 1 cup over 16 tablespoons, or you can use it 16 tablespoons over 1 cup. And the form that you use it in it depends on what conversion you're doing. So if need to convert cups into tablespoons, I would use the conversion factor with cups in the denominator and tablespoons in the numerator, because when you do that multiplication, remember that multiplying fractions is multiplying numerators, multiplying denominators, and then doing the division. But when you do that, you end up with cups over cups, and that cancels out, equals 1. All right, so the numbers get multiplied, but also the units get multiplied. So if I'm going tablespoons into cups, I use it the other way up. I would do it this way, and tablespoons cancels out, and I'm left with cups. So looking at this question, I'm starting with 1 furlong per fortnight. There's a whole bunch of conversion numbers that I need to know or look up and then set up correctly. So I'm taking 1 furlong per fortnight, multiplying it by 220 yards per furlong, 3 feet in 1 yard, 12 inches in 1 foot, 25.4 millimeters in 1 inch. And if we look at the summary of distance unit things that happen here, I'm going to end up, if I just look at the units, furlongs times yards times feet times inches times millimeters in the numerator, and then furlongs times yards times feet times inches in the denominator. Well, anything divided by itself is 1, so we can ignore it or cross it out. So furlongs, yards, feet, and inches get canceled out there, leaving us with millimeters as the unit as a result of this top run. And then I need to continue to change the time. So I have fortnights in the denominator, so I need the conversion factor for fortnights to be arranged to cancel out that denominator. So 1 fortnight is 2 weeks, and then I go 1 week is 7 days, 1 day is 24 hours, 1 hour is 60 minutes, 1 minute is 60 seconds. And if we summarize the time units, I'm going to end up with fortnights over fortnights, which cancel out, weeks over weeks, which cancel out, days over days, hours over hours, minutes over minutes. So now the units I'm left with after all this fractional arrangement is millimeters per second, which is what the question asked for. All right, and then I just need to do the numbers math, which is going to be multiplying all the numerators and then dividing by the product of all the denominators. So that's going to be 220 times 3 times 12 times 25.4. And the rest of the numerators are all 1. So that I get a number. So that is 220,000 or 201,168. And then the product of the denominators is a bunch of 1s to begin with. And then it's 2 times 7 is 14 times 24 times 60 times 60. So that's 1,209,600, right? So those are just the products of the numerators and denominators, and I will just divide those. Divide the 200,000 number by the 1 million number, and I get 0.166 millimeters per second. I tend to round to 3 decimal places. I haven't thought about sig figs with this particular question, but round into 3. So that's the gist.